good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be doing, and it is actually kind of nice. I might actually have a chance to work on that thing that I've been sewing for a little while. It's been there for like 2 weeks now, and I haven't had a chance to work on it at all since the day that I started it. So I'm gonna try and work on that a little bit today. Probably something will come up that will get busy, but for the most part, it's nice knowing that I don't have anything immediately that I have to do that's like super busy. So yeah, it's very nice. Hi baby, are you ready for your treats? Yeah. Yeah. You ready? All right, let's go. Come on. Okay, are you ready? Yeah. Here comes Missy. Baby, you ready for your treats? Last one. There's yummy. Coco ate all today, Pooh. I know, she didn't leave you a single one. She's so funny when she drinks, because she drinks out of the back of the container and gets herself soaking wet. You're a little weirdo. Well done. Alright, baby, I'm gonna head upstairs again. Your sister has the zoomies. That was the most relaxing yoga practice I have done in a very long time. It's raining, so it just made it like, yeah, I am so relaxed right now. But anyway, it is much later in the day. I haven't really done too much, but a lot has been going on, if that makes sense. I think it should make sense anyway. I'm very relaxed right now, and I haven't worked on the sewing at all. I didn't feel like doing it. But right now, I think before I knit, I am going to, my spider plant is, where it is just not working well. So I'm going to make a new hanger for it, or a macrame like rope hanger thingy, and hopefully that works. It doesn't always work when I do projects like that, but I'm gonna see if it works. So it'll be an interesting like thing to figure out. It might not work, so don't be alarmed if it doesn't. I'll show you what it's in right now and why it's not working, because like it was somewhat working at the beginning when I repotted the little guy, but now it has grown a lot and it just doesn't fit where it is anymore at all. So yeah, let me get the little guy down from where it is right now. I'm gonna try and show you this the best that I possibly can, but this is what it has been hanging in this whole time. It is not fitting properly at all. I'm obviously gonna keep this thing because I like it. This is where the little guy actually is, and it's just, you see why it's not working. It's supposed to be in this, it never fit because it's too small. So it's in a plastic container, and then this is the pot like it could be in, like it even has a drain and everything, and it's just not working. And it sorta did at the beginning because it was smaller, but now it just doesn't at all. So I'm gonna make something proper for this little guy to hang in, and not that, because you know that's just not working. And now I have, you know, an excuse to get 3 more plants. I don't know what kind of plant I would put in there, but I do have 3 more tiny containers for them if I ever do get any, or create any, I guess, from propagations. Let me get the rope that I need for this little guy and see if I can do something with this, because I don't know how or what I'm gonna even do, so we'll figure it out. Wrong drawer. Rope, yay, okay. And where are my scissors? I left them right here, did I not? No. I don't know where I put my scissors. They can't have gone far. Ah, here you are. This thing I know is the right length that I need it to be. Okay, that should be good-ish. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go along. So if this doesn't work, it'll work for something. Aw, is the rain stopping? That's a bummer. Well, it did rain for a very long time actually today. So it was very, very nice. And it's the first day of spring, so a nice first day rain, it's just like, it's very nice. I'm gonna try and kind of make it so like this will be the bottom of the planter. Like it'll sit on this and hopefully that'll work. I have no idea. I'm gonna tie it just to make sure it's secure. I'm not doing anything fancy here. I think that's in the center, I'm not sure. I have a knot and that'll be the bottom of where the little plant is gonna sit, hopefully. And then we need to make it so she won't like be too tippy here. Actually, that might work just like that. If I tie those two together there-ish, let me see if I can make it a little bit of a fancy. I'm just gonna tie it, like do another knot, but it's gonna be like a double knot so that way it'll stay. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I can always untie it, but just to try and make it a little bit more fancy than that, because that is extremely simple. All right, there. See, I just did a double knot. And then I'm just gonna do it to the other side around the same length. Also, I have no idea how much rope I cut. I just measured it to what I need it to be because again, clearly I have absolutely no idea or plan as to how or what I am doing here. Let's see how we hang now. Again, this is better than I was expecting. I'm just gonna tie all those strings together and then I think I'm good. It's slightly fancy, but it's not like overwhelmingly fancy, and she has a little bit of room to grow, and I can always move those knots as she grows as well. So I think I'm good. I'm just gonna tie all these strings together and then hang her up. This went much better than I was expecting. And honestly, I wasn't even gonna do this today. I just noticed when I gave her some water earlier that she wasn't like doing well or as well as she could be. This wasn't working for her. Get your leaves through there, girly. Hey, there we go. All done. I might make it a little bit different, but I think for right now, that is gonna do everything that I need it to do. I'm gonna be able to take her in and out easily to water her. And yeah, I think that's perfect. I'm gonna get this tied one more time at the top so I can hang her up, and then she's all done. Like, give me a second to get her back in her home, and then I will be right back to start knitting. She is up in the window and hanging, and she fits so much better in that. Like, she fits perfectly now, which is very good because, you know, it is made for her. And it's honestly even a better height for me to take care of her, which is just very nice. She's just like slightly lower, so it's easier for me to reach. So hopefully she won't have to be taken down every single time I need to water her. I'm glad that I did that. She definitely looks happier, and it just looks a lot cleaner and nicer. So yeah, I think she'll enjoy it there. You're a little bit off. Hang on. I think I pushed you a little bit when I was moving around. So let me get you set back up here. I'm not sure, maybe it was like that before. I have no idea, but that should be a little bit better anyway. As for things that I did today, like I said, it was busy, and one of the things that happened today, I was kind of going back and forth on sharing or not, but I figured I'll give you an update. Like last month, I think it was last month, maybe it was in January, it feels so long ago, honestly. We have been having mice in our house for quite a while now, and they are still here, so we're trying to still figure out how they're getting in and what is going on. They're not leaving the utility closet still, which is good, like they're contained. But we do still have mice. I think we figured out fully how they're getting in now. There's a small crack that they might be getting through. The reason why we know that they're still there is we've heard them occasionally, but then it gets quiet again and we don't hear them for like a good week, and then we hear them again. But last night was kind of crazy. When I was downstairs in the basement, I heard, and so did Mom and Dan, they heard it as well, but nobody said anything because I honestly thought it was one of the girls, either Missy or Coco, upstairs playing or like, you know, running around or something like that. It was not. It honestly sounded like a human. It was not, but it was intensely loud. We think we have 3 in the house, 2 or 3 still in the house. The most that we've had so far is 5, and I think it's still the same ones, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what we've been dealing with today. So yeah, I was going back and forth on sharing that or not, but you know, I figured since it's been a while, in case you were wondering, an update on my pothos that I replanted 2 days ago now. It's like I did that like a month ago. Was it 3 days ago? I honestly don't know. She pretty much looks exactly the same as she did yesterday, which is a very good thing. I am happy about that, and she definitely looks like she's a bit stronger again, which is good, because that was a little bit scary. I didn't want her to go through that much stress, but she had to get out of that container, so it had to be done. But she is doing good, and her babies up there are also doing well. They're enjoying keeping their mom's spot warm. But anyway, I am already halfway done with knitting, and I'm just gonna finish this real quick and then I will show you how it looks. Oh, and by the way, we're obviously still on orange. I am all done with the blanket for today, and the little orange section is getting really thick again, and the green stripe of St. Patrick's Day. For some reason I couldn't remember the name of that. But the green stripe for St. Patrick's Day is definitely very noticeable. I wasn't expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be very clearly orange, so I don't know why it got so cold that day, but it was absolutely perfect. Here is the full blanket for today. It is definitely getting very big. It's not starting to get heavy yet, thankfully, because, you know, we're almost done with the 3rd month, I guess, but we're still pretty new into making it, so I'm very glad that it's not getting heavy yet, because that would be like very annoying if it was. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I am honestly quite shocked that the macrame turned out as well as it did, because I was not expecting it to even work. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, but mostly I hope you enjoyed your day today, no matter what you did. If it was a lot, a little, or, you know, nothing, everything, it absolutely does not matter. I just hope you had a good day or a teeny tiny moment, and thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. I really enjoyed getting to spend some of the day with you, and I will see you tomorrow for, again, I'm not exactly sure what I will be doing, but we will figure it out tomorrow. But until then, hope you have a good day today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks again for watching. I hope you had a good day.